I am.
You are.
Yeah.
So we're starting,
Um,
right?
yes, we are starting right now.
Thank you.
So, for my friends and fiends here, last time we ran you guys through a beach session, and Ishmael decided to stay back and help Solani stay stable, with no interest in going to the Shadowfell whatsoever, which is fair.
Yep.
Um,
Sounds like me.
so the rest of you got teleported to a random island because the teleportation item that was given to you by Lady Aricia was given to the cow with very few wisdom intelligence points.
It was an intelligence check, I believe, and yeah, you were correct. I have none of that.
I would have thought you would have been communicating with them, cow to
Man.
cow.
I believe I have exactly a 10, which is average intelligence for an average person.
It's okay. I also have 10 intelligence, up from 8.
Yeah.
So at the very least, you ended up going to Shadowfell, which was good. And you
guess.
ended up going to a non-harmful area, which, okay, I'll give you. That's good. But non-harmful turned into very harmful.
That's not good.
As tentacles and wraiths of all sorts decided to fuck you up, and the island is now alive.
Well, thank goodness I wasn't there. Oh, wait, never mind.
You are a very selfish cleric.
It's kind of Ishmael, though. He's very selfish.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
All right.
I feel like we should let Ishmael go first.
Yeah, we'll let Ishmael go first on this one.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm not a selfish person in real life, I swear.
So, you are now in the basement of the manor with Lady Aricia inside of her secret laboratory? Question mark?
Yeah.
Where she's been experimenting on not only Drow, but her own daughter.
So I'm going to look around and be... I'm going to look around the room. Can I make a perception check real quick?
Family bond.
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, a stealth check?
No, perception check. That's
Perception check. Okay. Oh, I heard stealth check. Okay.
Perception. I'm not good at stuff.
Groovy is talking to me.
Oh, that's freaky. It's okay.
What'd you get for your perception?
23.
A 23? Okay. So within the lab, you see 3 large vats filled with a green liquid of some kind. It looks oozish. There are multiple tables in the room. They do look like they are made for examination tables. They've got manacles on the side to obviously hold something down. Solani is currently unconscious on one of the 6 tables, and Aricia is sitting behind her desk going through her notes. You see that the inside of this place is very heavily metal as compared to the rest of the manor, which is wood. And it looks like the door this is more of a bunker than anything else. There are bolts on the door you can easily lock up. There are various weapons on the wall. And this looks like she's been expecting something. But you don't know what.
Aricia. There's plenty of concerning things here right now going on, like, right in this very second. But, what are those vats of acid, and who are you trying to screw over with them?
The acid, it's not really acid per se. It's more of my daughter's life fluid.
Fluid? Like blood?
Yeah, more or less.
Interesting.
And you have that much of it outside of her body over there and not inside of her?
She makes quite a bit.
Oh.
Well, I'm guessing, seeing the state she is now, you're going to take that, make some concoction out of it, and inject it into her to restore her health or something?
Vice versa. The more you draw out of her, the more it'll slow down the necrosis. She
Oh,
walks over
that's
with
not
a
good.
large needle and is doing exactly that, draining into a very large IV bag.
Oh, that's big though. That's very large. That's very large, Aricia. Don't.
Yes, well, if I had a better plan, I would use it.
Okay, so is this the worst of the things you do down here?
She points over to the other tables and the manacles. No, that is not the worst I've done down here.
Well, as much as I don't want to hear it, I also kind of need to hear it. So, what is it?
She pulls a small lever on her left, and underneath the manor, you can see that there's a large metallic wall that kind of pries itself open rather slowly. You are standing on the opposite of what looks like maybe a glass window of some kind, and she ushers you to look through.
And I'm just going to try and look through from afar because I am not standing up close to that thing. Can I see through from afar?
You see nothing from afar. For whatever reason, it seems dark, even for someone who has dark vision.
Okay, Aracy, I promise you're not going to stab me in the back with this one, okay? Okay, we got a deal. And then he's just going to walk up to the thing, like waving his staff around behind him, flashing light magic so that he'd see her reflection in the wall if she were to come up behind him and murder him. He looks like an idiot.
She's more concerned about her daughter at the moment.
Okay, good.
But as you walk towards the window, you see a large mass in the back of what looks like body parts.
Oh no.
So you're making an amalgam. That's what you're doing. Oh, that
Mm,
looks simply disgusting. Ugh.
no, those bodies are most definitely dead. But I tried to stop the other thing that's in there.
The necrosis?
As you ask that question, something slams its head against the window.
Oh! Oh, good lord.
White-eyed, black skin, very gaunt, human-like, with large 5 to 6 inch fingers, and looks like it's got teeth that are about as long as your forearm.
Oh my god. Is that the turn Shadow Elf?
That's a Macrosian, but yes.
A Necrosian. Is it a result of the Shadow? Oh god. Shadow Elf?
Yes, that's what happens to the more severe cases.
I would have hurled if I wasn't a cleric. So thank you very much, Alicia. Anyways.
Now that you have mentioned that as well, I will give you some information. Make a religion check for me.
Religion check. Imagine being a cleric that isn't proficient in religion. Could be me. 4. Ah.
You got a 4.
Yes.
Okay. So you think that she did definitely say Necrosian. You have no idea what exactly she really said. In fact, you think this thing, for whatever reason, looks kind of cute.
Okay, those teeth do got a charm about them, though. The fact that they're as long as the face. Okay, anyway. You said necrosi. What now?
Macrosian.
Macrosian, like with the M.
Yes.
Okay.
They are of the world of darkness, hence macro.
Okay, the world of darkness like Shadowfell or like a different plane?
Like, they want this world to be like the Shadowfell.
Okay, so basically they trying to be conquistadors, but on the material plane to spread darkness and despair throughout. They're the result of the worst cases of the Shadow Elves, because I surely know that I don't want Vivian becoming one of those things. Even with
Yes.
their cute long teeth.
All of that is correct. You are a very astute cleric. She taps you on the forehead.
Okay, please don't tap me on the forehead.
You're also very touching noble.
Yes, I am a very touchy noble. As much as things have gotten better since I've, first set out on my journey, you should have seen me then. I still have my scruples.
Out of character,
Yeah.
based on your information now, I put it into D&D campaign.
Okay, cool.
fucking
Oh,
Christ.
yay. Oh, God. That's quite the, I just want to see it, like, look at it.
God,
Okay,
why?
challenge rating 9, Dark Warden, Death Throes, Gloom Shroud, Strength Drain. Haha, Strength Drain. Okay, I can't fight that thing. Never mind.
You poor soul.
And I feel inclined to mention to you that they fight in hordes.
They fight in hordes. Okay, good. I think it's good that you're keeping that thing behind there. I, have a slight feeling.
Really? Whatever would give you that idea?
I
Oh,
must say
don't.
this one thing. I think you can kill a whole horde on your own.
With the turn undead? I don't think so.
No, I mean, like, you're... What, are you level 11, 10 now?
Yeah. With Spirit Guardians? Haha,
You
nice
should be 12,
try.
actually.
I'm 12. Yeah, I'm 12, but I can't do that.
I will research and get back to you. Hold on. You may continue. Sorry.
No problem. So, as you're staying down here and trying to monitor Solani, you do notice at the same time she's slowed down the necrosis by drawing this green fluid out of her. But it is still, the portions that have already necrosed have become more and more gaunt, basically. They're pulling in on the skin. She's starting to look a bit dehydrated.
Aricia,
Mm.
do we know exactly what cures that necrosis?
Unfortunately, it's more of a lifelong condition, but because she was fatally injured, it's become very dire, and it's spreading extremely quickly to the point where I don't know if I can fix this.
Okay. Well, I can help you, obviously. Like, I could enhance your abilities, or maybe try to put wards against death on her and stuff like that.
That would be helpful. And simultaneously, I could use an extra hand around here. The rest of the town as well is probably not doing any better than she is.
Oh, wait, they're all the entire town is now necrosizing.
Other than the Shadow Elves, yes, probably.
Wait, the entire town, like all of the citizens, they've gotten this disease thing.
I did mention that this thing likes to try and make this world into the Shadowfell, right?
Yes,
It's
you
infection.
did. But I didn't think that. No, okay. So that means that these things are already out and loose.
At
Like
least a
here.
few.
At
Probably.
least a few. Okay, at least a few. Do you have spells? Not spells. Well, I know you're powerful enough, right? You're more powerful than I am, likely. Um, I know the thing that counters light is darkness, because darkness cannot exist without light.
Uh-huh.
So I
So,
think that if you have any spells or spell scrolls at that are light based, I can probably help you clean up some of those things.
really, I would say that the people... I have my own library worth of spells, but they are wizard-based spells, unfortunately. I could use a handful, but they are rather strength-draining.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized I get to pick two new spells. Okay, well.
Ishmael,
Yeah,
just a
continue.
note, I sent you the DM of exactly what spell you should have that should be extremely helpful here.
It doesn't say that clerics can prepare Sunbeam.
It is, it's one of your prepared spells. It's from the player's handbook.
Yeah, but I don't have it here in my options right here.
Sunbeam is a.
Are you... Wait. Question. Are you talking to yourself in character by any chance?
No, I mentioned the light and radiant spells to Aricia, and then I'm talking to myself about Sunbeam.
Sorry. It is mentioned as one of the optional spells for clerics.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I can't add it to my spells though.
It was added in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything that clerics just get it.
Yeah, but if you don't have Tasha's everything, then you won't have it.
No, I get what you mean. I understand why now. But yeah. But
okay,
it is an option.
I'll just count that as one of my prepared spells because likely Ishmael would prepare that.
What I will say,
you just mark your 6th level spell slot gone when you use it, but that was the one I sent you.
Okay.
While I can't use many spells as such myself, I do have a Staff of the Sun. That is a thing.
And what does that do?
Sunbeam.
Oh, well, that might just be what I need.
Really now?
Yes, in fact, because don't you think that since those things are made out of darkness, if I literally shoot beams of the sun at them, do you think they're going to have a good time? This is me saying this is a holy light cleric that's fought a lot of dark monster things.
I suppose that is some good insight there. I am very proud of you for your astute observation.
Why do you keep saying that weird A word? I know what the word is. I just... Ishmael.
It is upstairs in the library. You are welcome to get it.
Okay, great. I'm going to go get that. Yep,
What I would suggest as well is you may want to try and find your friends from that other shop before they get hurt.
Bema and Dolan?
Probably.
Okay, yes. Your wish is my... your wish is not my... my own wish is my command.
Oh, shoo.
Okay. Oh, nobody shoos me. Thank you.
She gives you the keys and then shoos you out the door.
Please don't shoot. And the whole way out, he's going to be, please don't shoot me. You know I am a man of position too. You just cannot push me away, even though I was going to go either way. So yes, that's what he sounds like right now.
All right. So, what are you going to do? You are now outside the door and she has bolted it shut behind you.
Okay, so with the keys, he's going to try and find that sunbeam staff, like real fast.
Mm-hmm. So
also, now that I think of it, at the end of his long rest when he leveled up, I was going to have him do locate creature and dawn just because that would make sense to him with the current situation because he also has this staff of sunbeams.
Good choice.
So, yeah. So he's going to go up and use the room key and get the staff of sun or whatever. I don't know if that's an actual magic item that I can add.
It is not. It's more of a borrowed thing.
Okay, well...
So, I'm not going to include it in your inventory right now, but...
Right now. Maybe I could buy it off of her.
Possibly.
Maybe. Okay,
or
so yeah, that too, but I don't want that to happen. Or maybe I could just magic her. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I'm going to go up there, I'm going to grab the stun beam staff, and then try to head to the main entrance of the mansion.
Okay. So you head to the library first and manage to get it all open. And the staff is indeed laying behind her desk. There is a numerous amount of books here. Do you want to check anything else, or do you want to just grab the staff and go?
I'm going to check the books after doing a Sailor Moon pose with the Staff of the Sun.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
What?
Weed.
All right, so the books, interestingly enough, they have many, many spells, but none of which you've ever heard of before.
So basically none of my 76 known spells.
They don't look like spells from any class you know.
Oh. What are these ungodly magical creations I see here?
Hello.
Some of them have very obscene effects. Some of them are in different languages altogether.
Obscene effects as in what?
Why are you making porn spells?
Because Pornhub doesn't exist in this world. That's why.
Okay, I will say at least one of them is probably a porn spell. But
Ishmael's gonna read that, just drop the book and step on it. Are any of them written in a half elf or Sylvan or Celestial?
Ooh, good question. Make an insight check for me.
Okay. That's a 12 insight.
One of them is in Sylvan.
So I'll be like, oh, I learned that language. Okay, let's see what it is.
It looks like a druid spell. It looks like Wrath of Nature.
Oh, this is one of those nature bending spells.
But something is very off about it.
Can I like try to feel what with like a different type of check?
Possibly. Make me an Arcana for this, then.
Arcana. Oh wow, I have a +0 in Arcana. Okay, that's a 19 Arcana.
Damn. All right. I'll give that to you. This Wrath of Nature spell is it is technically a druid spell, but it's more necromantic. It
Okay,
does.
so
It's been
okay.
made recently.
It's been made recently. Would this point to any sort of incriminating evidence against Aricia for anything that she may have done to cause this or worsen it?
Not necessarily. Just the fact that it's in her library, maybe. But
So I will take note of all the sus things I see, just in case we need to use it as blackmail. Just in case.
fair.
Okay.
Do you want to keep the book with you or not?
I'm going to keep that Wrath of Nature book, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Oh, and if he really wants to, he's going to take a leather binder, shove a whole bunch of random filing papers in it, and then replace it in the same spot.
All right. Make me a deception check.
Oh, okay, good. I'm okay at deception. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not proficient. Oh, that's a net one.
So
Fail.
you took a bunch of her own notes. You wrapped it in twine and stuck it between two very hard leather-bound books and thought that was good.
I'll just be like, okay, let's go, and then I'm just going to like take the staff of the sun and then just like skitter towards the front door, very slowly open it to look out and hopefully not see the zombie apocalypse.
So on your way out too, you also knock over another cabinet and all the books are on the ground and you just say screw it. That's because of the nat one.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk over and be like, oops, sorry, as I bump into the thing.
All right then.
And I'll just say, like, I'll just call around the house, sorry, Aricia, like, sorry, mom. I just get a little excited there.
Now then, I'll let you guys. Well, I'll let you go out the door first, and I will take a quick swap over to our other friends.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Do you want to make a perception check before I swap?
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm good at perception. It's the only thing I'm good for. As I say that, I get a 16 perception. Almost a nat one, but good enough.
16 is good. Because you notice a Dolan that is battered and bloodied. And
A
no
Doblin?
Yes.
The bird.
What's a Doblin? Out of character.
Dolan. Like,
Oh,
The
Dolan.
bird we've been working
Oh,
with
so he's
this
gonna run
entire campaign.
run right over to him and be like, Dolan, buddy, bird friend. Yes. Are you all right?
he's covered in blood and missing an arm.
Do you need some heal? Oh, good lord, you need some healing. Sorry about this, sir. This might pinch a little.
And Bema is missing.
Okay, so can I try and cauterize the wound?
You can try, yes.
So I'm gonna cauterize it with a Mexican medicine check. Oh, good lord, that's a 13.
Maybe you should have made a Mexican check.
Could I cast enhance ability on wisdom, so for wisdom checks?
You know what? Yes. I'll let that slide.
That would be a very useful.
That is a very smart thing to do.
The
Yeah.
Mexican
Okay,
check
that's a
or-
19 plus 9 for a 28 medicine.
All right. You not only managed to cauterize it, you have gotten him to the point where, through your many acts as a cleric, his arm is starting to regenerate.
Yay! He's just going to nurture and care for that arm. He's gonna do his absolute best to do it. He's gonna be like, "Hush, little arm, don't say a word." Daddy's gonna buy you with new fingers and toenails.
As you start
Average
singing, he's
bird.
going to look at you. What in Sam hell are you singing about?
Shh, I know what I'm singing about, okay? Just let your arm do its thing. I'm stimulating its natural healing ability.
Whatever.
I'm going to heal you after this, so you better keep quiet. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. All right. So he's getting stabilized. In the meantime, you two,
Yellow.
you're on an island that is not happy to have you on it.
Me sounds about right.
What are you going to do?
Bye.
So the island is shaking, right?
The island is bellowing.
Dear Deimos, what do you think that was?
Well, I don't know what it was.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Let me check. Let me think for a second.
Wait a minute. So, if we're in the
I made an
shadow...
11 on an intelligence check. But I think I know what that was.
With the 11, I want you, on top of the intelligence check, can make me a perception check as well.
Both of us?
That's an
No.
A.
This works. This works fine. Putting 2 and 2 together, well, 11 and 8 together,
Get 19.
you look directly behind Ludwig, and there is a giant neck careening out of the sea. Probably that.
It looks like there is a monster here and I don't want to deal with it. How about this? Grab my hand. Everyone grab my hands. I reach out to the 4 people with my 2 hands.
Why should I
Smart
grab
boy,
your
Deimos.
hands?
Just trust me.
Deimos, tell me what you
Do
have
you
planned.
trust me? I have saved your life before.
This is technically true.
Sure, bud. He's gonna grab his hand. I
Does everyone grab my hand?
want to do a perception from my current standing.
Okay, I don't have any magic, just so you know.
It's a 16.
Alright.
You hear water splashing, and you look over your shoulder and suddenly see that same thing. It's about as big as a tidal wave, 50 feet,
Why?
and there is a head at the end that looks very upset with you.
Why is everything in the sea? Why does everything in the sea hurt me?
Because they were made
Why
to
does
destroy you. Now
everything
take
in the
my hand.
water
Damn it.
suck? Why does it always pain? Can't there just be an ocean? Can't there just be a pool of water that doesn't want to kill me?
There was, but we left it. Could you please take my hand?
As you start to rant, it's definitely like welling a lot of white energy up in its mouth. Looks like a
Alright.
fog.
I'm gonna do this right now. Can I make a dex check to try to just grab Ludwig for a second?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. It's a fucking 10.
I'm already
Ludwig.
holding your hand.
Oh, I thought you weren't.
No, I'm already
tyranting.
holding
The
your
way you
hand.
said I'm
Okay,
already
great. While he's
And
tyranting, I want to think of
3,
standing in front of the
2,
Raven Queen's presence.
1. As you think of standing in front of the Raven Queen, you and the rest of the party poof away as a giant fog laser comes barreling towards you.
Monster used ice beam, ineffective.
Alakazam used teleports.
Wait, so is Landon and Sapphire left alone?
No.
No,
Deimos
I
took all of you.
specifically asked them to grab my hand.
Okay.
Yes, Deimos took all of you. So,
Now
Now.
where are we?
Now I
Take a
want to
look.
make a perception check.
So do
Yeah.
I.
take a look.
I will make a perception check.
Another 8. You can't roll higher than an 8.
I
You're
got
looking
a,
at the
I got
side of a maze wall.
I got a nat 20.
Okay. Deimos, I'll start with you.
Nah.
You're looking at the side of a maze wall and think you are in bushland.
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 Bushland. That sounds like
Ludwig, you managed to look up at the sky first. It is blood red in color.
Yup.
The moon
Okay,
is
good.
out. It looks very Soul Eater-esque. It is crescent moon shaped and covered in blood. You are standing outside of a large maze, a hedge maze, and in front of a very ominous looking castle.
I think this is where
Is that what I see?
the Raven Queen is.
Or is that what he sees?
No, that's what you see.
Oh, well.
But I didn't know the Raven Queen lived in a bush.
Question. Can I, it's out in the bush, mate. Can I make a nature check on that bush?
On the yeah,
I want to
sure.
make sure the bushes are actually plant-based.
Oh, okay.
For something
that's
that I have stored.
Okay.
What else would be the bushes be? Bush based?
I don't know. We went in fucking water and there was a mystery thing that
I
appeared.
mean, there's the Shadowfell. You can never be too certain.
19.
They are indeed plant-based, but they do seem like probably more of a necrotic type of plant.
Okay.
Like they've been feeding on like bodies.
My next question.
Yeah.
Can I make an insight check to specifically see what would happen if I set this whole thing ablaze?
You don't need to make an insight check for that. I'm gonna tell you fire.
No, like, would it spread the fire? Would it, like, set the whole thing on fire?
You're just gonna set the thing on fire, and it's just gonna make someone mad.
Deimos, it appears these things are man-eating plants. I don't like the prospect of that, although I'm not a man, so maybe they don't like metal. Alas,
I don't understand.
they're
You don't understand?
they are minotaur-eating plants.
They are what?
Yes. They want your fleshy ass.
Not
Demo.
again.
Demos.
Oh no.
Demos. Give me a dex check. Dex save.
The same thing. That's a 17, my friend.
Okay. You managed to avoid teeth, but you have licky on your ankle.
Deimos,
Oh, no.
would you be opposed to me setting this whole thing on fire?
Not at all. Please burn it.
He's just gonna have a flashback to like the people that he set on fire in the future. And just
Into the present.
I'm gonna cast a 3rd level fireball.
Okie dokie.
40 damage.
Okay. Well, this is a thing. You managed to set the maze ablaze, but there is a distinct problem. There's no other way to get to the castle.
Just wait for it to burn.
That's the thing. It's not burning down. It's just on fire.
Oh, well, that sucks. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck me in the hair. Oh, wait, no, I got a better idea.
This is not working.
Why won't these plants fucking die? It worked with the people in the future with plants and thorns, and they burn to death. Why won't it they burn to death here?
I don't know, but maybe Shadowfell does not work same.
Ludwig, do you have a nose?
No.
I have a nose.
I do not have a
Very
nose.
good nose. It's a bovine nose.
I cannot.
Deimos, give me a perception check.
I cannot smell.
I got a 19 flat.
You smell burning flesh.
I think you're killing someone.
Well, at least something's working.
I don't know who though. It is someone because it's not a hedge or a leaf or a cabbage or
As
a lettuce or a grass.
So I will say this too. As you gaze at the burning maze in front of you, you see something walking back and forth between the hedges, now even more brightly because it's on fire.
I think you just burned a man.
Okay, I can see that thing, right?
Deimos did the perception check, so I won't say yes.
I'm gonna use a perception.
I'm gonna call out to him. Are you okay?
The figure stops, and
I wave.
it turns towards the entrance closest to you, and walks back towards it. It's a young woman in a wedding dress.
Are you okay?
Can I
You
see
really
her?
crashed that wedding, didn't you?
She's not saying anything. She's not moving. She's also not exiting the maze.
I wave.
She
wave
lifts
back?
her hand and waves back.
I look at her. I smile.
She turns around and goes back into the maze.
I go after her.
Okay.
It's unfire woman.
I think she can help.
I want to use a insight because that shit is giving me all kinds of bad signs.
Oh yeah, defo. Easy. Is
I got an 18. What?
too dumb.
What do I see with an 18?
She doesn't seem belligerent, but she's definitely undead.
Deimos, please get away from the undead lady. She doesn't want
Why?
your hugs. She's on fire and you'll catch fire, and I don't want roast beef tonight.
You're the one who sets her on fire.
I don't want roast beef to get your ass back here before I make you.
I think she
Are you
knows the
yelling?
way. I don't know why you're concerned about
I
her
am
being undead.
yelling at Deimos.
Everyone here is undead.
Deimos, get your ass over here before I make
You
you.
are undead.
I am not undead.
You're not alive.
Oh, you racist whore. Fine. You know what? Fine. Go ahead. Get your ass burnt. You racist. You
Sorry,
racist cow. Go ahead.
Wow.
Become roast beef.
But he was the wow. This is definitely a sight to behold.
I'm crying.
It is racist. Literally just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
I think it was a good enough joke for the bit, though.
It was a great
Funny
joke.
bit.
Okay.
Fine, Deimos. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Hug the undead woman. See where it gets you.
I don't want to hug her. I want to follow her. There's a difference. Do you hug every person you walk behind? No.
She beckons you to follow her, Deimos.
I follow. Blindly.
She is continuing through the maze, and
Right.
actually she's managing to, keep both of you, and Ludwig, if he is following you at least, out of the fire's way.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
follow him. I'm
Interesting.
following him. Making a fuss about it, but I'm following him.
Great.
I'll say the party is following single file behind you too, as well.
Yeah, let me be the first one to take any damage if anything comes.
I'll get started on the
The
gravy.
fire almost seems like the maze itself almost looks like it's trying to strike at you, but she's stopping it.
Do you see? I think she's friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Deimos. Yes, of course it's friendly down here. Just
I
joyous
think-
occasion.
I think you might have a wife.
What? No.
We'll see soon.
I was never married, nor can I have children.
Well, is it too late to find out?
Yes, it is. There is nothing coming out of my metal shaft. I cannot pump anything.
Then how do you write?
Hold on. Actually, now that you mention that, you as soon as you mention that, you feel something is off in the lower extremity department.
What?
For who?
What?
For who?
Wait.
For Ludwig.
I don't
And Ludwig, maybe you can have babies.
Oh my god. Am I about to watch this? Yes, I am.
What is wrong with my lower, I guess, metal pole attachment? Because I don't really have a penis.
Your accordion is hanging out, and it is erect.
Well, how? What?
Why do you have an accordion?
It's a bellow cock. Do you not understand how this works?
No.
How would you
You
like
think
a
I know things? Why do you think I know things?
Deimos? How would you like a?
Ludwig,
How would you like this if I shoved a metal pole straight up your ass that never flexed?
sounds interesting. Keep going.
Oh, the point is, Deimos, that this bellow cock, it flexes and moves to be more acceptable to a person or human that has a regular vaginal creasing around them.
Wow. You really just.
Yes.
Wow.
Also, I want to roll perception for why my bellow cock is.
Uh-huh.
That is a great perception roll, I must say.
It is.
I got an 18.
Good. Because you can feel it.
You can feel it tingling down there.
The fucking.
You feel the fire.
Oh, no.
Wait, oh no. Oh my god.
So, wait,
From the feet up.
wait, what?
It ding-alongs on the flame.
This place does not take kindly to constructs.
So, what is it doing to me exactly?
It's turning you mortal.
Oh,
Organic.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
No, please, no.
Oh my god.
All your inorganic parts, although they still look inorganic, no, they feel very, very mortal to you.
Wait, so, question, is this a permanent effect?
I don't know.
No.
Do it next time.
Oh. So wait, now he feels it like, oh.
Wait
whoa.
a minute. So, he's just looking at it and he's like, what? Why can I feel myself? Why does it feel like my insides are moving?
Oh my god.
Why does
Well,
why
The
does
woman
it...
in white.
when a
turns
daddy
around.
man loves a mommy cow,
Deimos, I'm not talking about reproducing through your fucked up mention of production. I'm talking about I can feel my inner arms and my legs moving as if I had flesh, but I'm made of metal. How the fuck is that possible?
how would you know what it feels like if you never had legs?
I've only read about it, that's why.
They've never known there were books about feeling.
Hold up. The woman in white turns around to you as she hears you complaining about, being able to feel finally. The shadow fell. Curses all with mortality.
Is this a way to get rid of the metal virus? This is out. This is out of character. This is me making a joke.
You know, that's a question, actually.
That's a question you can ask at a different session.
Yeah.
That's a question to ask in a different session.
So Ludwig is just freaking out now, just like, what? Why? What? What's going on here?
Why, Dick? Why?
This is also very. So I still look like I'm made of metal, correct?
Yes.
So everything looks like it actually still is like normal, like Warforged,
Yeah.
correct?
Ludwig looks the same as normal, but it even still feels like metal to everyone else if they were to touch you. But you feel like you have nerves where there shouldn't be nerves.
I mean, I could already feel beforehand, but this just makes it to a whole different level.
Oh, yes. In fact, you are very sensitive to everything.
Why can I feel the breeze? Why can I feel heat? What is going on?
I don't know about the breeze, but I definitely feel the heat. And I look between you and the bride, and then you and the bride, and I smile.
Oh.
I do
Oh,
not want
no.
to. I am not thinking about boning a necromancer. No, God, no. No, no. As much as this thing thinks that I'm going to be on the breeding season soon, it's not going to happen, let me tell you.
You can tell me. I don't control that.
I can
Accordion worm, accordion worm.
I wanna like stroke it to make sure it like sounds like an accordion. Like, does it still sound like an accordion? Does it still make a sound or no?
Why
Why?
Not at all what an accordion sounds like.
Why does it feel like there's a pulsating here? There shouldn't be. It should be just metal.
It could be the new upgraded version.
Upgraded version.
I don't want to be upgraded.
It is Metal Plus.
No.
Metal.
The bride points behind you as you see the hedges have started to move. We should.
Okay. I saw this coming. Oh, I hope you know, by the way, this is a maze technically, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a benefit of being a Minotaur.
Ooh, I forgot about this. Yes.
Yeah. I have auto success on mazes.
That's actually a thing. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The very
So,
strange and elusive buff that never comes up.
Yeah, it never comes up except for today. So yeah. While she's just leading us through the hedges, I smile and follow her, knowing that we're going the right way. And if she leads us astray, I just tap her on the shoulder. I say no, and I point her the right way.
I will say that this is actually a very smart ploy on Deimos' part. This is a very unexpected and smart ploy.
So, I'm going to do something.
Okay.
Please don't masturbate.
No, that's not what I'm going to
What?
do. Nothing can come out. But,
Oil will come out.
I don't have oil.
Not yet.
Flammable lubrication will come out.
Oh, God, why?
You mean flammication?
I am going to... I'm going to use calm emotions on myself.
Okay.
Good.
And I'm going to put that erection back in its spot where it needs to be.
Non-existent.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. It is not sticking out and it is not on fire.
Hooray.
That sounded so enthusiastic.
I could make you take fire damage, you never know.
But you're not.
But I'm not.
So I'm not bringing it up.
Um, so, I will have you guys continue through the maze, and you do, in fact, actually run into a situation where the bride looks like it's trying to lead you down a corridor, but you do immediately know that you're being led the wrong way.
Madam, I would very much like.
She's trying to lead us the wrong way.
She's now trying to lead you the wrong way.
I just tap her on the shoulder. I said, no, this way.
She smiles at you and continues the way that she was going to go.
I said, okay, goodbye.
Can I do
And then
something instead?
I look at Ludwig and I say, see? This was as far as I trust.
Instead, I want to use an action real quick.
Hold up. As you say goodbye and she turns the corner, you also suddenly know that it is now the right way.
Okay, never mind. We follow.
The portion right next to you, which you thought was the correct way, is now closed.
This is wild. I've never had issues with maze before.
Just, Demas, I have no idea what you're going on about, but I'm going to follow the lady.
As you should. As I told you to. Follow the lady.
Follow the lady. Follow the lady. Sorry.
And get married. What?
No,
What?
no.
What?
I don't have any. I don't have a wanting to punch, or to. I don't have a wanting to plunder.
You don't have to plunder anything. You just have to get them. Just have to have a baby.
I don't want to plunder a rotting pussy.
You don't.
Wow, when he says it like that.
Wow, that's just so mean. But like, also, have you seen Corpse Bride ever?
I don't have a want to bury that snatch.
Thank God she can't hear us.
She's already gone.
No, I followed her.
Sick.
She turned the corner already.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm following the corner. This is
Okay, you run after her.
all right. Is she gone?
She is
I'm gone.
moving quite quickly.
Man,
Okay,
All right.
can I
Well, I
still-
can still lead us in the right
can
direction.
I-
Hey!
Question.
I am a Minotaur. This is a passive benefit.
Can,
It doesn't just change.
Can I see her?
As you turn the corner, she's already turning the next corner. That's what it
Okay. I just pick everyone up and double time it.
I
looks like. Okay.
I was
can
gonna try to
count.
I was gonna try to do something. I
Yes,
turn
what
that
are you
corner.
trying to do?
Materialization.
Which does?
Materialization.
cast
When I see
text.
another person's shadow, when I see another person or their shadow, I can attach their shadow to themselves to make that one part 150 to 300 pounds heavier
Okay.
for 3 rounds of combat, or for a specific time that is outside of combat, which is 3 minutes.
Do you
She's-
happen to have hex?
No,
Okay, well, I was gonna say if you did, that would also work because it
She's
gives you.
dead, so she doesn't feel it, but she is going a little slower.
I want to
Okay.
make it 300 pounds at max.
Mhm.
So it's gonna last for 3 minutes, so we have some time to catch up.
Okay.
This.
So you continue behind this lovely woman in white who has so graciously helped you through the maze,
Yes.
and you eventually you do see, as you're running behind her, the portions of the maze that are closing off almost appear like they're closing off the way back as well.
Oh joy!
Yeah.
And the hedges look like they're still trying to snap at you, except they're now on fire.
basically not good.
Give me deck saves.
That's a 7.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, you know what? I forgot. I have a thing. I could just choose to pass instead today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of the freaking item you gave me.
All right.
I can choose to pass once a day, so just gonna do that.
Okie dokie.
20.
So you're both good. You're continuing through the maze, and you finally hit what looks like a giant clearing.
Oh, gracious me.
You are in the center of the maze.
Oh no.
And Deimos, your sense of mazes tells you you have completed the maze.
Okay, we have arrived.
So
Is there a
where-
giant palace in front of us?
So,
No.
Shit. I don't know where we arrived, but we arrived.
is the white lady still there?
Yes.
I want to walk over to her. Madam,
Okay.
by chance, do you know where we are to go next, or if we need to do something to push forward? Because I didn't know that Deimos was taking us to the Raven Queen, since I was never sure.
She smiles and lifts her veil.
Ah, she took us to a ceremony. Fuck.
I would like. What would I like? I would like something. Hold on.
I would like to sacrifice Sapphire.
Go for it. Actually, no,
Oh,
go
no.
for it. Go for it.
All right. Well, someone is having to do this.
No, this is too big of a character choice for them, for me to make for them.
Wait, somebody to get married to the person.
God, no.
Oh, thank goodness I'm not there, Ludwig.
I don't want to
I
bury
mean-
him.
To be fair, Ludwig, I don't know if marriage is legal. You are a robot. Does it get
I'm not
a no?
I'm not plundering that graveyard snatch.
No one said you had to plunder it, just marry it.
At the middle, as she lifts the veil, she's also standing next to a large tomb, a grave,
No.
but she looks like she's mourning.
I look at the grave, and I look at her, and I look at the grave.
She's just kneeling there, but the she's not saying anything or doing anything. She just looks like she's got no eyes, but she looks like she's holding her face as if she was crying. The rest of the maze, though, is going up in a giant bonfire that looks to be going up larger and larger.
This is
Yeah,
some
fuck the maze. I'm like,
weird
I want to
shit.
make an insight to see if there's anything in that tomb.
okay, I would imagine there's something in the tomb.
Yeah, give me an insight.
23.
There is indeed.
Madam, was this your husband by chance that died here?
I don't know if she can hear us. I look to her shoulder, I tap her, and I look at the tomb, and I nod.
She nods back at both of you.
I believe I might have something that can help.
Okay.
I want to cast Raise Dead.
Oh, Jesus. We do not know what this is going to turn us into.
Okie dokie.
I want to cast Raise Dead on the tomb, for whatever is inside's gonna be lifted.
Okay. You raise dead, and
Just
What
touching the
comes-
tomb.
out of the tomb is much larger than the grave would actually suggest.
Oh, no. Why?
It is a towering mass that looks to be about twice the size of Ludwig.
Oh, God damn it. Is this the mass that we killed?
No.
Okay, God.
Hooray, hooray for me. Try to be a good Samaritan.
She smiles happily at you and does touch the figure's arm. It is her husband. That is a thing. At least that's what you would assume. But this thing is clad in a very large grayish cloak of tatters covered in chains. It looks probably the best analogy would be a Dementor from Harry Potter.
What is it, a giant skeleton?
No, it's floating, but it makes a weird whirring sound that doesn't sound organic at all.
I want to talk to it in deep speech to see what happens.
I talk to it in Minotaur, see what happens.
I say hello.
It
Yeah,
reaches
no.
out its hand towards Ludwig, and you see, although it's made, it looks like it's a skeleton. Simultaneously, the limbs, the joints, look like they actually have hinges.
Okay, Frankenstein.
Make an insight.
Is it moving its hand towards me?
Yes.
7.
No, it's just creepy.
I want to roll an Arcana on this.
He's just a
Okay.
creepy boy.
He's just a creepy boy.
22 for the Arcana.
Okay, so your raised dead did work on it. You brought it back to life. But life is weird here.
Life at what cost?
I would say that this music is very fitting. I'll give you a hint.
Please don't tell me I'm gonna die because I helped the lady reunite with her husband.
No. In fact, vice versa. It turns around and digs its hands into the maze, ripping it apart.
Oh,
Why did it stick its hand towards me?
I would tell you, but you failed the insight.
I smile and I look at it and I nod. And I touch my horn as a symbol of trust between minotaurs, but I don't think it's actually a minotaur.
You do not. It is not. Sorry.
Yeah. But that is a minotaur thing, so I do it.
Yes, it is. It is friendly. So, despite not looking that way, it is friendly. It nods towards you, and the lady smiles at Ludwig, and they both let you go. Ludwig, do you want to make one last check to try and figure out what this thing is before you leave?
I want to know what it did to me.
It's not what it did to you. It is just very interested.
It's intrigued by your
21.
presence.
21.
In what?
Insight.
Okay. It's a golem.
It's a golem?
It's a shade golem.
Okay.
It is purely machination
Great.
with a human soul in it. It's very similar to a warforged.
Wonderful.
So this is the result of what happens if a construct stays too long.
I see. So if I stay too long, that's what I'm going to turn into.
Uh-huh.
Permanently.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so do you have a picture of this thing?
Yes, I do.
Can you show me it so I know what I'm looking at?
Boop, boop, boop. It's in D&D campaign.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So it's a mechanical...
I've got to say, I love this.
Right?
So
I think this
the
would.
wife that you two have,
What, Ishmael?
The whole thing here is that the wife led them to the husband so that they could raise him.
Basically, they would have, there was other ways to handle it too. If they chose to fight it, they could have.
Okay.
But they didn't. They took the nice route.
You're welcome.
So I'll turn into that if I stay here too long, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah, Famous is sweet boy. I'm not gonna fight a thing if I don't need to.
Do I gain its abilities if I turn into it?
Also, yes, at least a handful of them.
But do I retain the abilities of a Warforged still?
As long as they would not be in contradiction, yes.
So it's kind of like a half and half marriage between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's actually a very interesting creature, too.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I like how it's right next to Shadow.
Right? Can be actually very useful.
Considering it creates shadows.
Yep. As long as you take damage.
Okay.
But I will leave that portion there.
How long do I have till I turn into that?
I mean, the process has already kind of started, so I'd say a couple hours.
Okay, so I'll be turned into that by next session. Great.
No, maybe like...
I mean, if you get the Raven Queen's lesson, you might not turn into it.
Yes.
Who knows?
Or you might turn into a version of it that's a little bit more opportune. Who knows?
You might also get laid. Who knows?
No, I don't have any wanting to fuck the Raven Queen.
Not the Raven Queen.
Or
You're three-weighing with the Shade Golem and the lady.
Oh no.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, it's what you're gonna be in the future. Gotta get accustomed to it.
You know what? I want to try and talk to this thing.
What do you want to say?
I wanna tell him that he looks quite amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to say that he looks very amazing. For you look very amazing, my good sir. For your mechanical masses, a wonderless, massive machining gears. It's quite amazing.
I appreciate that.
Oh shit! It speaks.
From a fellow machination.
For I'm glad that I was able to reunite you and your wife.
She is not my wife, but my mistress.
Actually,
no, she's in a bridal gown. You can't change that.
no, she is in a bridal gown, but yeah, you know what? I will say, yes, they are married, but no, they are not the same species. Most definitely.
Okay.
I'm just saying, for I'm glad I'm able to reunite you and your wife.
It nods and allows you to continue on your way. The Inferno will be trying to fight back as he's trying to hold it open.
Ah, yes.
You keep saying it, and he is a male.
He is a male.
Yeah.
This is true.
I'm just making sure.
He's a machination. Actually, I would like you to make one less insight.
Okay.
Oh god, a gender insight.
It's not a gender insight. It's an association insight.
It's a 9.
I got a 9.
Hey! 9's all around today.
You think that she gotten a lot of Warforged dick. That's what you're assuming.
So I wanna give her a hug, like as thanks.
She turns her head away, but hugs you in return. She does not want to look at you.
Interesting. Okay.
From the person who said you weren't gonna hug it to be hugging it. That's a change in pace.
But
I'm
let's see.
gonna walk through because I don't want to like leave this guy hanging.
Yeah. So, Deimos, you going to?
Yeah. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna wave and I'm gonna thank him.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the help.
All right.
Anything we could do.
I'll
If you
leave-
need me, just know there will always be a cow nearby.
I don't think. No.
I cannot be summoned by cows, but I think it's just cute to say that, okay?
Ludwig would not do a three-way with the wizard.
Ludwig was not getting requested for one.
He wasn't even gonna do one in the first place.
No one asked.
But you guys have made it through, and you are at the base of the castle. Rather safely, I might add. Good job.
Let us go inside then.
And Ishmael, you are getting ready to leave, correct?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave like maybe 11:15, 11:20-ish.
Okay. I will conclude the session with a last little portion for Ishmael. That's fine. with
Yay.
me.
Thank you.
So, you have managed to help Dolan and get him stable. What are you going to do now?
What about his arm? Like, what can I gather from what I've done to his arm?
It's been reformed to about like halfway from the shoulder to the elbow, so it's going back rather quickly. It's at the same level as, say, a regenerate spell, but to a lesser extent, if that makes sense.
Okay. So I'll just be like, okay, doctor's orders, don't move that thing for a little while. It should be fully back soon enough, hopefully.
That's fine and all, but at the same time, what the hell are you gonna do?
What do you mean? What am I gonna do? We're gonna find Bema, right? And yes, I will do something to stop you if you do move that arm.
He has lost his right arm, and unfortunately that is his gunslinging arm, so he's not doing great for being useful to you. But at the same time, he is still, more than willing to go.
Okay, so where did you last see Bema?
Bema was by the shop. We were holding off another horde. They look like they're trying to head into the cafe and rip up whatever survivors were left.
Okay, so we're basically in the middle of some sort of zombie undead shadow apocalypse. Fantastic. This is just fantastic. Great. Yep. Okay, so Dolan, did Bema go into that cafe to help people?
Yep. She's a big girl. She can handle herself.
Yes, but these things are bigger. There's more of them, actually. So I think we should bring them back to Arisia. We should bring them back to the manor. Yeah.
All right, but in that case, I'm going to go with you to get her.
Yes, of course. That's what I was about to ask you, actually.
He nods and gets his revolver back out. He's got a handful of bullets left. He's trying to load them in by his beak.
And I'll just hold my staff in front of me and just try to attune to its magical being so I can learn how to sling sunbeams like a pro.
All right. I will let you attune to this one. Makes sense. No one has attuned to it, actually, so. All right. Wait, you going to head out that way or no?
I'm going to go towards the direction of the cafe.
Okay. So you head back down that street, and you do already notice, even before you hit the cafe, there's a lot of buildings that are both on fire, as well as you hear people screaming left and right.
This is fantastic. He's going to try and call out to all of the people that are screaming, "Follow me if you aren't necrotizing!"
One body falls out of a second-story window and flops right next to you, completely on fire.
No, 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 no. Oh, we can't have this. No, we cannot. And he's
Dylan
going to
walks
like,
over to it and just pops it straight in the head with a bullet.
yeah, but Dolan, why did you do that?
If it was alive, it's not anymore. If it was dead, it should stay dead.
I don't like that prospect. Okay, how about you keep that gun a little more tight around your hand?
Unless you want to deal with what we've been dealing with, I'd suggest you adopt the prospect yourself.
Okay, well,
You
we're
can
gonna get to
continue
that darn
on the
shop
way.
first. And he's going to continue to call for survivors to follow him if there are any.
You manage to pass the bakery, and you do hear that there is screaming, but it's not on fire like the rest are. You see the young boy who had given you a large amount of bread from before hiding in one of the corners.
He is going to pick up this young boy and hold him in his arm as he continues on.
He's inside the store.
He's going to run inside the store and try and get that you little boy.
Okay, roll me a 1d4.
A 1d4? Okay. That's a 2.
That's a 2. All right. The same thing that was just with Ludwig and Deimos, the lady in white, is currently behind you.
I'm going to turn around and scream. Dramatic jump.
Wait, did he join us?
No, this is a different lady in white. to be clear.
Oh my, who are you and why are you dressed so spectacularly for such a horrendous event?
All she makes out is the word lonely.
Lonely. You?
She reaches
He's going
up
to point to her with the staff.
Make a charisma save.
Wait, point to me?
Yes.
Charisma save for me. Okay, that's a 19 plus 7 for a 26.
You're good.
Sorry.
You're good.
Are you trying to play tricks on me? You're trying to play tricks on me. Keep doing that, and you're going to have to get out of my face.
She tilts her head and lifts the veil off of her face. Wisdom save.
Okay, I'm better at wisdom saves.
Ooh.
Okay, 16 plus 9, that's a 25.
You manage to pass the wisdom save, but what you see is where her eyes should be is filled with smoke, tears streaming down, bloodied.
A different shop. Like,
And
what is...
although you take no damage, you are afraid of her.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go out the back entrance. And then he's just gonna, like, grasp for the child, take the child into his arms, holding the staff in front of him protectively, and just running out the back way, going up the alleyway around the store into Dolan, grabbing Dolan's, like, literally just roping him around with the staff and throwing him towards...
hoping that...
Dolan looks at you as you start to drag him, is like, oh Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
Just follow me, okay? Follow me, okay? Please.
The lady in white comes out the side of the building and is currently chasing you.
He is going to be chasing towards that store thing. He's going to go fast. He's going to go fast. He's going to go as fast as he can.
Okay. So you manage to make it down the alley.
Can I banish this thing?
Can you banish this thing? You can.
Okay. He's going to cast banishment on it.
Okay.
So as soon as he gets out to the alleyway and slings Dolan up, he's going to move back. With his hand, open his fingertips, and try to banish it. Be gone!
What's the save for it?
17. Not fantastic, but good enough.
Okay. Not a D29, D20.
No, do a D29.
Oh, shut up, Deimos.
Thank goodness this isn't an attack roll. I'm saying that right now.
Why?
You got a 29.
20.
Oh. Can I sling another one at it?
You can.
He's scared of this thing. So
It's getting closer.
okay, well he's gonna run a little more and then sling another one.
Jesus.
Wait, perchance are you slinging the sunbeams?
No, not the sunbeams.
Ah,
I'm gonna do one more banishment, and then if not, I'm going to sunbeam her out of existence.
All right, one more sunbeam then. One more banishment.
One more banishment. I'll just say, be gone!
That's a 19 this time.
Oh. And then he's just going to be like, okay, you asked for it. And then he's going to just back up. Dolan, you better cover your eyes. And then he's going to cast Sunbeam through the
Right.
staff.
Dolan pulls his hat down and covers little Zeke's eyes as you start to cast Sunbeam.
Just so
Alright.
you know, sunbeam works that you just have sun in your hand and you can throw it.
Yeah,
Like
no,
a
I'm
bolt of
literally just
lightning.
throwing the sun at her at maximum speed. Like think of Naruto, think of power level 9,000. That's what he's doing.
Isn't there... What's the save for Sunbeam? Is there a save?
What? TBZ, it's con.
Con.
It's con? Okay.
So just DC 17 con save for as he's just.
By the way, that's TBZ level 9,000. Jesus.
Irregardless of what she has for a modifier, that's a 2.
Okay, well that doesn't pass. She takes 86 to 86 something damage.
All right, give it to me.
Wait. I just need to search up the spell real quick. Sorry, just to confirm. Okay, Sunbeam. Yeah. Oh, so look. Oh, undead and oozes have disadvantage on the saving throw. So if she's undead, she's like, she's screwed.
Yeah.
So she's being kind of burned alive.
Yep.
Okay, so 86. That's 26 damage.
26. Okay.
And he's gonna back up. He's going to continue like stepping backwards as he slings more of the light at her.
She wails in pain, gripping at the walls. She's trying to hold on to the alley, but it looks like the sunbeam is like emitting force on her, and you send her flying into the alley across the street.
Oh no, he's just gonna keep slinging that thing after her. He's literally just going to just.
All right, give me another sunbeam roll.
Okay, another sunbeam roll. He's literally like if his murder hobo hasn't come out now, this is the murder hobo. 32 damage. He's going to milk he's gonna milk the entire minute of this thing if he needs to.
All right. Well, that's what was that? That's like 60 damage so far. Okay.
Yeah. There's still 8 more saves. I think it's 8 more saves that she has to roll.
She has slammed into the wall, but she's still alive.
Okay, 64 d6 damage if she fails all of the saves.
She did fail this save as well.
Okay, the next one.
Let's see.
She has to make 10 saves against the magic.
The third one.
Disadvantage. Huh?
Third roll's a 7.
Third roll's a 7. Okay, another 86 damage. That's 30 damage. 7 rolls left.
She has evaporated into ash at this point.
Okay, is there any other of these shadow creatures that I can immolate with this thing?
At the moment, no.
Okay, so then can I shoot it towards the sky and make a very defiant scream as to "Don't you dare come near me" again?
Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Okay, that's a 19.
Any shadow creatures that have been in the area for the next, I'll say 5 minutes, are like very much scared of you.
Okay, I'll just be like, "That's what you get when you mess with Ishmael."
Like you see a couple shadowy figures kind of like duck down. They did look imposing, but now they just look terrified.
Well, after he throws one of the sunbeam things at each of them, likely to scare them off.
Jesus.
He is really not happy right now.
I can tell.
Okay, so 80d6 minus 24d6, that means I don't know, something d6. Basically, I roll like maybe 30 d6s if anybody wants to take that route.
You just send sunbeams flying in different directions,
Yeah, he's
and
going to turn into like the jester zombie that spins around in a tornado and just reflects everything. He's just doing that with sunbeams.
yeah, they all. You see like two or three more shadows, as well as shadow assassins, kind of fall out of the windows and just flop into ash. Well, that's
Yeah,
solid.
no, he's furious, and then I'll just be like, okay, Dolan, baby, we're going to that shop right there. He's gonna point to the cafe and just going to over to it.
So two things. One, as you're passing their store, it's not on fire. It's actually very much intact. Everything is fine. Nothing has been able to get into it so far because of Emma's warding spells. The cafe, on the other hand, there is not a fire, but there is a lot of people who are severely injured, and there is a Bema laying on the floor in a giant blood splatter.
Okay, by laying a giant blood splatter, can I mass cure wounds originating from her?
She. Actually, I'll redact that really quick. She looks like there's a blood splatter on the floor. It looks like she was dragged and she has been impaled onto the wall.
Okay, so can I like use a medicine check to unimpale her and then immediately stabilize her with a mass cure wounds so that it could hopefully help the other people too?
Do a medicine check to see if she's alive first.
Okay, medicine check to see if she's alive. 16 plus 9, that's 25.
Uh, barely. Her rib cage has been splayed open.
Okay, well, he's going to mass cure wounds her with his staff and then mass cure wounds with his spells on her.
Okay. The cure wounds has taken effect, but you notice, and you notice that it looks like her body has started to dry out and turn blackish in color.
So am I not, did he know after the first cure wounds that he's not helping?
You are definitely helping more than you did with Solani. You're healing her, which is good.
Okay.
But it does look like her body is turning necrotic.
Okay, 24 plus 29 healing. Yeah, 24 plus 29 healing for 53 healing.
You've gotten more than halfway past, so she's stable and she's able to. She's semi-conscious, I will say.
Okay. What about everybody around her? All the people that are hurting around her?
A lot of them look like they have like makeshift spears and knives and such. It looks like they've been fighting for a very long time. But there's also bodies missing heads as well as just eyes gouged out. Just a mess everywhere.
Okay, but the ones that are still alive, did I heal them? Like, okay.
You used mass cure wounds, so I'll say yes.
Yeah, so they're spreading out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try and talk to everybody in the room. Just be like, what's the deal, Sarge? This doesn't look so hot.
I will say that one of the elderly men comes up to you. There was another creature, looked bald, didn't have any discernible facial features, but very large teeth and white eyes. Just tore her to pieces before running off with my own wife and kid.
Who to pieces?
He points at Dema.
Okay, but she's better now. She's semi-conscious. I'm going to let her sort out the impaled thing for herself, just because I don't want to screw things up more. Your wife and kids, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if I do a little cleanup around here?
That's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop a Guardian of Faith. 2 Guardians of Faith. one fourth level and one fifth level.
Okay. I want you to do one last medicine check.
Okay. Medicine check. That's a 22.
So the generalized medicine check, from what you can tell, right? It looks like teeth have been dragged back and forth on the various bodies as if they were just chewed into by something. Like
Yeah.
a toy.
Okay.
And you are getting flashbacks based on the looks of the bodies as well as his description of the Macrosian that was inside Aricia's lab.
Okay. And I'll just be like, yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Okay. So, he's going to drop the 2 Guardians of Faith, right, to protect all the people in the room.
Yep.
Right? Just and also they're very shiny and bright, and they would repel undead just by the fact of them existing. So it's that.
Mm-hmm.
2 guard. Yeah, 2. I'm just going to fill out the 5th level, just upcasting, even though it doesn't have any additional effect.
Yep.
Okay. So, so there's that. There's that. What else do I want to do? Can I have protection for evil and good on Bema?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to protection from evil and good on Bema.
So as you do, the necrosis does appear to have slowed to a halt. But her body is still, the portions that were already like that are still remaining. So
okay,
until you find a more
I'll be like,
fix.
Then I won't take longer than 10 minutes. Sir, I'll be back with your wife and kids. Just make sure that those things don't go away, whatever you do. They're here to protect you.
He nods. Are you taking Dolan with you or no?
I'm also going to leave Dolan to defend the people.
Okay.
And Zeke is going to be with Dolan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Ishmael is going to go, ready to kill somebody with another sunbeam. So yeah.
Okie dokie. And actually, that's where I'm going to end this session.
Ishmael be mad with sunbeam power.
He's very mad. He is very, very mad.
Ishmael's going full town protector right now.
Yeah, well,
Ishmael is becoming the safety daddy.
So basically, he's fortified all of that place with all the magic he could have.
Yes.
And those things last 8 hours. So and they're also big, shiny, and bright. And since they're scared of me, they're probably scared of those things because they're much bigger and scarier than me.
Would
that is
we call this a session end?
Yes.
Yes.